Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to the second episode of Backyard Histories. Today we are in Kumortuli. Kumortuli is famous for its idol making and it's very popular during this time of the year. It draws a lot of tourists and locals who come here to take pictures, see idols being made. But we'll be exploring the other history of Kumortuli today, about the early history of the neighborhood. Okay, follow me. What we know as Kumortuli today, the road here is called Bonomali Shorkar Street, and the name comes because there used to be a massive, huge mansion which entered legends in Kolkata of Bonomali Shorkar. Now, Bonomali Shorkar used to be a chief trader for the East India Company. So when the East India Company came here, they appointed several local officers because they needed to keep law and order intact, and they also needed local intermediaries for trade. So what they did is they appointed a zamindar who took care of tax collection and everything for the so-called black town, and they also appointed a chief trader who was in charge of trade contracts between the East India Company and the local business community. So when the company's employees used to come here, they were bringing a lot of Spanish dollars or silver coins from Europe, or even silver bullions. Now those silver bullions needed to be exchanged into local money. Also they needed to actually take loans with which they can conduct business, because they were always in short of money. So these loans were repaid over several years. So they had to take loans from Indian businessmen, and the job of the chief trader is to be the intermediary between all these transactions. And if there is an issue with this, then they will be in charge of discussing any disputes and resolutions. So yeah, that was Bonomali Shorkar, and he had this huge mansion in what we know as Kumortuli today. Nothing of the mansion survives, but there is a temple built by him which still survives. We'll go and see that. Okay, so now we're walking into the only surviving structure built by Bonomali Shorkar. It's his temple, which used to be a massive temple, probably inside or adjacent to his mansion, more public areas of the mansion. Not much of the temple now survived. You'll see as we walk in. You spot the temple behind me, behind all of these. It's actually up there under the overgrowth. You can see probably some terracotta panels or bricks peeking out from that. So that's actually the condition of Bonomali Shorkar's temple right now. So we'll go in front of it and see what we can see. So this is actually, we are crossing the temple now. You can see the old bricks up there. I'm not sure if you can see it properly. So the small old bricks basically can be dated before 1830s. So the temple is definitely constructed before 1830s, and we know that this is constructed by Bonomali Shorkar because of several early writings about it. This is how it looks inside. And if we come out, this used to be the front side of the temple. You can see that someone had this brilliant idea to build a public toilet in front of it, right at the front of the temple. The temple is not now accessible from the front. If I come here, you'll see that there are several old bricks, on top of which you can still see some terracotta panels. But in my childhood, when I used to come here in Kumortuli just to walk around with my dad, I actually saw the full facade of the Terracotta Temple, and I think there was a, if I remember correctly, there was a Ramayana panel in front. But all of this is gone. Panels have been plucked out, or it just fell due to the lack of maintenance. And then someone decided to block the front door, the front entrance of the temple, and turn it into and use the space to build a public toilet. So that's a sad state of this very historic structure in this part of the city. That's all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and keep following Backyard Histories on Facebook and on our YouTube channel. And also, please don't forget to share it with your friends on social media. See you in the next episode.